Once upon a time, in a small village called Ndimba, there lived a young woman named Amara. Amara loved to sing, dance, and eat sweet mangoes, but there was one thing she hated: cleaning. Her house was always messy. Plates were piled high, clothes were on the floor, and dust danced in the sunlight. Her mother would visit and shake her head. "Amara," she'd say, "cleanliness brings peace." But Amara would laugh. "Spirits don't care about dirt, Mama," she said. Little did she know, she was wrong. The neighbors began to notice the smell coming from Amara's house. Children would run past her hut, holding their noses and giggling. "Maybe she keeps goats inside," one boy said. Old Mama Nene warned her kindly, "Child, dirt invites bad things, even spirits." Amara just waved her broom like a fan. "The only spirits I know are in my stories," she joked. That night, the wind whistled through her window, as if laughing at her words. One moonlit night, Amara was about to sleep when she heard something. Swish, swish, went the sound near her dirty floor. She sat up and looked around. "Who's there?" she called, but there was no answer. Her broom lay in the corner, all covered in cobwebs. "Maybe it's just the wind," she said, pulling her blanket tight. But the sound didn't stop, it came closer. The next night, Amara heard the same sound again. Then she saw a soft glow under her bed, like fireflies dancing. A small voice whispered, "Clean, clean." Amara's eyes grew wide. "Who's talking?" she shouted, but there was no one. The glow faded, but her room felt colder than before. Amara didn't sleep that night, she just stared at her broom. Days passed, and Amara still didn't clean. She threw banana peels on the floor and forgot to wash her plates. Flies began buzzing everywhere, even inside her cooking pot. "Go away," she cried, swatting them with a cloth. But when she looked up, she saw something move in the shadow. It looked like a hand. The next morning, Amara reached for her broom to sweep. But the broom jumped out of her hand. "Why do you treat me this way?" it shouted in a tiny voice. Amara screamed and ran outside. The broom followed, hopping like a grasshopper. "Clean your house, or the spirits will come." Amara fainted right there on the ground. When Amara woke up, Mama Nene was sitting beside her. "My child," she said softly, "you have angered the spirits of cleanliness." "Spirits of what?" Amara asked, blinking fast. "The ones who guard peace and order," Mama Nene said. "They visit dirty homes at night." Amara laughed nervously. "That's just old people's talk." But inside, her heart felt heavy. That night, Amara tried to sleep early. But at midnight, her door creaked open slowly. A tall figure entered, made of dust and cobwebs. Its voice was soft like dry leaves. "Amara, why do you live in dirt?" Amara hid under her blanket, shaking. "I'll clean tomorrow," she cried. But the spirit whispered, "Tomorrow is late." The next morning, Amara saw all her plates lined up outside her door. They were marching like little soldiers. "Wash us! Wash us!" they chanted. She rubbed her eyes, thinking she was dreaming. But the plates clattered and clinked until she ran to get water. When she finished washing, they all smiled, shiny and clean. That night, another spirit came, this one made of mud and slime. It dripped water as it moved and left muddy footprints. "Amara," it said, "you left your floor filthy." Amara grabbed her broom and swept faster than ever before. "Good," said the mud spirit, "but next time, don't wait for me." Then it melted away like rain on sand. Amara woke up feeling proud. Her floor sparkled. She washed her face and smiled at her reflection. "This feels nice," she said. Maybe Mama was right. She cleaned her windows, dusted her shelves, and sang while she walked. Her neighbors stopped by and clapped. "Amara, your house smells like flowers." Amara blushed. "Thank you. The spirits helped me learn." That night, Amara slept peacefully. No strange sounds, no glowing lights, only the soft hum of crickets. She dreamed of a clean village where everyone's homes shone bright. The spirit smiled in her dream and said, "Keep your heart clean, too." Amara woke up happy and full of joy. Her house finally felt like a home. One day, Amora's friend Tommy came to visit. Tommy wrinkled her nose. "Why so tidy, Amara? You used to be fun." Amara laughed. "Clean can be fun too." Tommy rolled her eyes. "Spirits aren't real." Amara warned her, "They visit people who don't listen." Tommy just giggled, she didn't believe it. A week later, Tommy started hearing strange sounds in her hut. Her dirty pots rattled, and her clothes danced in the air. She ran to Amora's house in fear. "Help me. The spirits are there," she cried. Amara gave her a broom and a bucket of water. "Start cleaning, my friend." That day, Tommy believed. After that, the whole village began to clean. The wind whispered gently through clean windows. Children sang as they swept the paths. "Clean homes bring happy hearts," they chanted. Even the chief noticed and smiled. "This is a new Ndimba." Amara became the village's queen of clean. One night, Amara heard a soft knock. When she opened the door, a bright light floated in. It was the same spirit, but now smiling kindly. "You listened, Amara. We are proud." The spirit handed her a shiny broom that never wore out. "Keep the village clean, inside and out." The next day, Amara led the villagers to clean the riverbank. They sang songs and danced as they walked. Fish returned to the river, and the water became clear again. "Look," shouted the children, "the spirits are smiling." Everyone laughed with joy. Amara felt proud, not of herself, but of her people. One stormy night, the wind blew dirt into Amara's home. She was tired and thought, "I'll clean it tomorrow." But then she remembered the whisper, "Tomorrow is late." So she got up, grabbed her broom, and swept until the floor shone. When she finished, the thunder stopped. The spirits were pleased. Many people from other villages came to learn from Amara. "How did you bring peace here?" they asked. Amara smiled. "It started with one broom and one choice." She showed them how to keep their homes tidy. Soon, the whole region became cleaner and happier. Even the animals seemed to smile. Amara began teaching the children every evening. She told stories about the spirits and the talking broom. The children listened with wide eyes and promised to keep their homes neat. "Clean house, clean heart," Amara would say. They repeated it like a song. And soon, the saying spread far and wide. One evening, a poor traveler came to Amara's door. He was hungry and tired. Amara invited him in and gave him food and water. As he ate, he smiled and said, "You have learned true cleanliness of the heart." Then he vanished in a soft glow of light. It was a spirit in disguise. A man named Okoro mocked Amara. "You think sweeping makes you wise?" he laughed. But his farm became dry, and his crops died. The elder said, "He disrespected the spirits." Okoro finally came to Amara for advice. She said gently, "Start by cleaning your home and your heart." After Okoro cleaned his home, something magical happened. Rain fell softly for the first time in months. His crops began to grow again, green and full of life. He thanked Amara and promised to stay humble. Amara smiled. The spirits blessed those who change. The village celebrated with dancing and song. Every house in Ndimba now sparkled under the sun. The air smelled fresh, and laughter filled the streets. No one left dirt or trash around anymore. They told stories of Amara and her shiny broom. Travelers called Ndimba the clean village. Amara's heart was full of peace. One quiet night, the spirits came again. They glowed brighter than ever, surrounding Amara's bed. "Your work is done, wise one," they said softly. Amara smiled and bowed her head. "Thank you for teaching me." The spirits lifted their hands, and the broom sparkled in gold light. From that day on, Amara stayed forever clean, in home and in heart. And if you want to hear more stories like this, stories filled with wisdom, laughter, and lessons from our African roots, then click that subscribe button right now. Tap that red button below, and join our big storytelling family. Don't forget to like this video, so more people can hear about Amara and the spirits. And click the bell icon, so you'll be the first to know when a new story comes to light. Each story carries a truth, a smile, or a gentle warning. And just like Amara's story, they will stay with you long after the fire goes out. So, my friends, keep your homes clean. Keep your hearts pure. And keep coming back to our storytelling circle, where words dance like flames and wisdom flows like moonlight. Until we meet again. May your broom never break. May your home stay bright. And may good spirits visit you only with joy. This is your storyteller signing off. From the heart of Africa, where every story begins with a whisper and ends with a smile. And remember, clean hands, clean home, clean heart. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget, like the video, subscribe for more African folktales, and share it, so the world never forgets the wisdom of Amara and the spirits. See you in the next story.